Okay, girl, I tried. I really genuinely tried to like Katseye's music, but Internet Girl is girl. I listened to the song multiple times. Like I read those atrocious lyrics. I even sat there like maybe I'm missing the point. And then I realized something. I wasn't missing the point. There is no point. Because Internet Girl is just pure trash. Like let's be honest here. It's doo doo. And don't give me the it's camp, it's satire excuse. You guys just take everything serious. No, girl, you just settle for mediocrity and trash. Like defending gnarly was one thing, but Internet Girl, we all should come together and admit that it is trash. Oh, you just don't get it. Like, no, this song is a meme that accidentally became a song. Okay, girl, let's talk about those atrocious things because, girl, haven't you heard I'm the internet girl? Every picture of me is, oh my god, it's her. What's the word? What's the word? I'm the internet girl. Got your screen so hot, oh, you better take a screenshot. Wow, genius. Haven't you heard I'm the internet girl? Yeah, it isn't my fault that it's always my turn. What's the word? What's the word? I'm the internet girl. 10 out of 10, yes, not maybe. That's just how my mom. Oh my god. What is this Timu Disney song? Like, girl, this is so cringe. And not in a fun way. Like Hype and Geffen Records don't even take the girls seriously. How am I supposed to take them seriously? And it's actually funny because if you watch the meaning of this song, you would think that it's something. It said like Internet Girl is a song about the pressures of being a woman on the internet with being judged, hated, compared, and sexualized. How does Izukini relate to any of that? Like, what the F is this? They're just screaming random words that means absolutely nothing. And please, don't go out here embarrassing yourself. I know they are doing that. Please don't do that. Please. Internet Girl is just noise. There's no payoff, no moment, no hit. It's just yelling, noise, and random quotes. It's like it's an ad you couldn't skip. And oh my god, that production was something. Because wow, the production is doing Olympic level gymnastics to distract you from the fact that those lyrics are trash. Auto tune on auto tune, effect on effect, everything so polished it's basically plastic. Why? Because if you strip the song down to vocals and lyrics, it would collapse immediately. It has no substance. And it's just so unfortunate because Katseye are really talented, but their talents are being wasted so much, and it's sad. Like their music is not evolving at all. They seem to be following this manufactured formula that is so lazy and TikTok friendly. The same shallow execution, same trust the concept excuses. Experimentation without growth is just running in circles. And at some point, we have to ask, are Katseye growing as artists or just chasing whatever might go viral? Katseye's core issue is that their music exists to support performance and image, not to build a strong music identity. And I've just conclude that their music is just not for me. I'm sorry. Like this is actually sad because the fans are the one who are encouraging this type of song. That's why you're being giving to these trash songs. And the fact that some people are out here trying to find excuses and saying that, oh, it's deep, you just don't get it. No, girl, you're just stupid. Like that's like it's stupidity. Like I'm sorry. Like no, you don't get how trash this is. Like defending Gnarly was one thing, but Internet Girl, I cannot. Like I can say some nice things about Gnarly at least, but Internet Girl, I cannot. Like it is trash. It is doo doo. Okay, doo doo. You hear me? Oh my god. Hell nah. Like, let me ask this question. Why the hell is a YouTuber being dragged into this mess? Like, seriously, what the hell is Mr. Beast supposed to do? Pay for her lawyer fees? Like, y'all are spamming his comment section saying, please intervene. Please help Mutants. Help them do what exactly, huh? Like, oh my god. 2026 just started and y'all are doing this? Like, honestly, this is one of the most secondhand embarrassing things K-pop fandoms have produced in a while. Like, what do you want him to do? Give Danielle a briefcase of cash and immunity from the consequences of her own actions? Like, this is big stupidity mixed with zero understanding of how contract, labor law, or reality works. No, really, I need you to understand how stupid this looks from the outside. Because tell me why our K-pop fandom looked at a legal contract dispute and said, yes, a YouTuber who gives away Teslas is the solution. I mean, obvious. Like, no, girl, this F not. And also, the hypocrisy seriously needs to be studied because weren't these the same fans screaming, leave Hype? Hype is so evil. The girls don't need them. They need to be free. But the moment consequences even hinted at existing, suddenly you want them back and you want a YouTuber to bibbidi babbidi it all away? Yeah, hell no. Independence was cute until it came with contract, lawyers, and penalties, huh? Like, isn't that funny? So, like, let me get this straight. You want them out. You celebrated recklessness and just plain stupidity. You cheered Burn the Bridge, but now you're shocked there's no bridge to walk back on? Yeah, okay. Like, oh my god, this is painfully embarrassing. Like, I know the bunnies that were spamming his comment section really thought they did something, not knowing they're just looking stupid and seriously delusional. And honestly, I advise you to please log off and touch some grass. For your own sake, obviously, because girl, this is not it. There seems to be this notion that skill equals good music, and no, it doesn't mean that. It never has. Skill is just the ability. Good music is the outcome. A person can sing like Mariah Carey, dance like Rent is due, hit high notes that can crack glass, and still release music that is mid, forgettable, has no replay value, feels empty, sounds dated, or just straight up bad music. You wanna know why? That's because skill only tells us what you can do, not what you should do. Like a 5 octave vocal means nothing if the song is trash. Because music is about feeling, not flexing. It's not the Olympics of who jumped higher or who can sing louder. And actually, good music needs memorable hooks, intention, strong melodies, and cohesion. But for K-pop fans, if an idol hits a high note for no reason, they act as if that alone proves the song is good. Okay, and did it add anything? Did it make the song better? Or was it just there so Stans could scream vocal queen on X? A song is not good just because it's difficult. Because if the concept is weak, if the lyrics say nothing, and if the melody goes nowhere, if the production feels random and lazy, then congrats, you just made polished mediocrity. And I feel like K-pop companies love this because it is so safe for them. They know fans will use skill as a shield against criticism. And if you notice, a lot of iconic songs aren't technically complex or always vocally insane, yet they have longevity, they shape trends, they are addicting and actually connect with people. Like nobody's out here replaying a song because wow, this bridge was so hard to sing. No, they replay it because it makes us feel something. So yeah, I would say this in the most simplest language possible. Skill is the ability. Good music is when you have execution, taste, emotion, and intention. Like you can have one without the other. And most K-pop fans confuse effort with quality. Like a talented idol can release bad music. A simple song can be great. And no amount of high notes will save a boring track. And that's just the truth, I'm sorry. If 2025 taught us anything, it's that K-pop stans would do anything to seem morally superior online, and it always at the cost of using a very sensitive and important issues that affect a lot of people's livelihood. And going into 2026, still doing this charade should be a joyful offense. Like I am being so serious because it seems like K-pop fans just use these important causes as props, and I feel like that's just nasty and disgusting. Because they showed that the cause was never the point. It's just ammo aimed at K-pop idols and other fandoms to seem superior. And I'm not saying there are not K-pop stans that actually care about these causes. I'm saying that the majority overweighs the minority of people that actually cares and bring up needed conversations. But for a lot of K-pop stans, they're so performative and selective when it comes to idols taking responsibility for their own actions. Like there's so much of buzzwords, zero understanding, posting graphics you didn't read, and spamming educate yourself when you yourself just learned about the issue like 3 tweets ago. None of this really helps with people. It just feeds your ego and engagement. When activism becomes a fandom accessory, it's something you pull out when it's convenient, trendy, or useful for dragging others. The second the cause stops giving engagement, it's just silence. No follow ups, no actual action, just hashtags and unnecessary noise and just vibes. And that just shows that they don't care about the issue, they just want permission to bully people. So yeah, 2026 needs to be the year of logging off. Like peaceful, like girl, if you don't understand the issue, you can't explain it without screaming buzzwords, and you only care if it benefit your faves, then listen to me. You are not an activist nor a decent human being who genuinely cares. You're just freaking loud. So please, for the love of God and in basic dignity, leave the fake activism in 2025. Take the performative and selective outrage with you. Take the savior complex too, and shut the fuck up. And maybe, just maybe, learn something on your way out before you keep embarrassing yourself. This whole Fatou situation is actually hilarious to me. Like, this girl wakes up and always chooses violence, and I love her for that. So, recently, ADP fans, whatever they're called, have been crashing out for 40 days and 40 nights because Fatou was live on TikTok with a friend, I think, or a fan, and the topic of hip hop culture or cultural appropriation was discussed, specifically on how people dress or cosplay as black or stereotypes within the culture. And in response, Fatu made a comment quote, "I'm gonna put my pants down my ass. So yeah, you jealous?" And that obviously was her throwing shade at all these Project Tarzan. And ever since that live, ADP fans have been crashing out like crazy, like it's actually hilarious. And if you guys notice the pattern, when K-pop idols cosplay as hip-hop or disrespect the culture, there are fans that write a PhD level dissertations defending cultural appropriation. When's their fave? But when an actual black woman who actually comes from the culture says, this is kind of weird, or this is corny, or this is not rap, suddenly she has no right to
She's
say
being
this. Disrespectful when she has the right to her own opinions, obviously. And calling Fatou a flop will not unsay what she said, will not make it untrue, and suddenly turn bad hip hop cosplay into real hip hop. It just tells me you're mad and wrong. Like, if she's such a flop, why is her name trending, and why are you typing essays with your veins popping out? Like, they're so loud when all she did was react to hip hop discourse. Like, it's insane. Like, Fatou should make a podcast or something. Like, I remember, I think in 2024, she was on live listening to, I think, RM's and Sugar's rap, and she was giving commentary on it. And she's like, oh, this is so hard. This is real rap. And somehow Blinks took it as shade also. And they were out here dragging her and looking utterly ridiculous and stupid, obviously. Just basic Blinks behavior. But girl, this time my girl was not throwing shade. Like, she's clocking it, framing it, and hanging it on the wall. And I feel like it's actually so sad that people think that what Tarzan is doing is appreciation of black culture, and Fatu trying to just give mild critique to K-pop idols to not disrespect the culture she obviously knows more about than them is a war crime. Like, yeah, Fatu isn't out here cuddling your faves or trying to over-explain herself. And that's why y'all are so pressed about that. And honestly, if Fatu was wrong, y'all be debunking her points and not attacking her personally. ADP fans are just doing the classic I lost the argument, so now I am mad at the person. So go ahead, call her a flop, call her jealous or bitter, call her whatever helps you sleep at night. But the facts are still the facts, and Fatu is still right. So yeah, cry louder. Maybe the truth would change if you scream hard enough. Because if the truth makes you this mad, then that's a you problem, not hers. Like, I'm just gonna say it, over singing ruins songs for me. Like, just because you can sing like you're in a spiritual battle with a demon, that doesn't mean you should do that on every single track. Like, oversinging is so tiring, personally, for me. Like, it kills the vibe, it nukes the mood, and at some point, I stop vibing and start wondering, like, are they okay? Like, do you need water? Like, who hurt you? Baby Monster, I am looking directly at you, specifically Ayong. Like, every time she tries to oversing and do a whole lot, just low-key pisses me off. Like, yeah, she can sing like crazy and she's so obviously talented and she has much potential. And yes, she was trained by demons, angels, and YG himself, whatever. But why does it every time she performs, I feel like she's gonna fly off the stage? Like, she was so good pre-debut. What happened to her? Like, what I'm trying to say is some songs, they need restraint, softness, and space to breathe. Like, you yelling, crying, levitating, like, I'm just gonna skip the song, I'm sorry. Like, I can't. Because when every song is a climax, nothing hits and feels special anymore. It's just noise with good lungs. Like, yes, it's impressive. But am I replaying it? Hell nah. Like, that's why I don't listen to Baby Monsters, Drip, or watch their live stages for that specific song. Because I feel like they're actively trying to ruin my eardrums. So yeah, sometimes the most powerful thing an idol can do is shut up a little. You know? There is something I've noticed, and especially in this messy war between Eugene's and Adore, and is that K-pop fans love screaming independence like it's some magical shield that erases consequences. Like, they will be the same ones encouraging them to make such reckless decisions for their quote freedom, but as soon as accountability enters the chat, they start acting like they just saw a ghost. The New Eugene situation is a masterclass in this contradiction. Bunnies insist the members are brave, they're self aware, they're queens fighting for their independence, they're changing the industry, blah blah blah, but also somehow incapable of understanding the legal, financial, and professional implications of their own actions. Like, which one is it, huh? Like, girl, pick a personality trait and stick to it. Like, they can be independent enough to speak out, but not independent enough to be questioned, criticized, or held responsible when things go sideways. Independence doesn't mean do whatever you want and nobody can say anything. Independent means you make decisions and you eat the outcome. Like, that's literally the trade off. Eugenes are not immune to reality. Like, they don't get to start a corporate civil war and act shocked that the corporation actually fights back. That's like slapping someone and crying because they slapped you back harder. So, yeah, independence without accountability isn't empowering anyone to do shit. You're just clearly delusional and you're sponsored by fandom amnesia and selective logic. Like, Like, you can't be out here encouraging such reckless decisions, and when accountability comes knocking at the door, you're acting all shocked. No, no, let's not do that, okay? Let's stop doing that. It's very weird. Okay, loves, and that's to the end of this video. Please tell me what you guys think of these opinions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And yeah, I did promise a Q&A video, which will be coming soon, so please be patient. And yeah, I hope y'all have, Happy New Year. I didn't even say that because I didn't want to make a long intro. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope you guys are doing fine. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.